We're Ula and Josh, and we live in the southern British countryside on board a 60-foot narrowboat.
It's been over a year now of full-time boat life, and we have seen some incredible sights along the way. This week, we head to Bradford On Avon to visit a floating fair, listen to some more sea shanty singing, and finally make it to the very centre of Bath City in our narrowboat home.
Morning. Bit chilly today, bit grey and drizzly as well. Nevertheless, we got somewhere super cool to take you today. I'll have this cup of tea, get dressed, and we'll go on a little adventure.
What are you doing? It's time to go. Little adventure.
Hi. I think it's raining. Oh no.
The weather's not the best.
Rain, go away. It says here, fresh weather forecast predicts snow blizzard as temperatures hit -10. That's cold.
Come on then, you. Let's get going.
Woohoo! I'm very excited for today, you know. I've never been to a floating fair.
All right, let's go.
Let's go!
You got the keys?
Yeah, I got the keys.
Well done.
Oh, it looks cold out there.
It's a bit of a nippy day today. It's not going to stop us though.
Let's go.
So as you see this morning, we've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. We've made good ground in the boat with all these cruises and visitors that we've had, and we're now in Bath, or on the outskirts of Bath anyway. So we've got about 20 minutes to walk to the car, probably another 20 minutes to drive back to Bradford On Avon, and then I'd say another 15 minutes drive from where we're parked up to get to the floating market. So that'll warm us up. It'll help with the cold anyway, won't it?
Oh yeah, it is so cold today. It's really changed the past few days here. It's proper icy.
It's just dropped, hasn't it? The
Yeah.
temperature's just changed really in the last couple of days.
We're warming up on this walk.
Yeah, you gotta look at the positives, eh? Lots of walking means you warm yourself up, keep yourself nice and fit and healthy.
But what's also so lovely about this is that you're seeing the boats on the canal. It's a misty morning and there's smoke coming from chimneys. It really feels very festive and beautiful. Does anybody else know how to do that with these leaves? I can't resist whenever I go past a tree like that.
That was a good one. You should sell those at the Floating Fayre.
So we're heading over to Bradford on Avon's Floating Fayre. They have this Floating Fayre happen twice a year, they hold it. I don't actually know how long they've been going for, but things like this have been going on for a long time.
So I don't know much about Bradford on Avon Floating Fayre, but I think there's going to be live music, mulled wine because of the time of year that it is at the moment, and lots of artisans who actually live on boats and are selling things. So maybe like homewares, anything from like some ceramics, jewellery, I'm not entirely sure, painting.
Art.
We'll see.
Food.
Should be a good
One of my
afternoon.
favourite things.
Should be a really good afternoon.
I think one of the first things I'm going to get is some mulled wine.
Oh yeah.
Warm me up a bit, get in the festive mood.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Plan to park.
If we can find a park.
How are we feeling hopeful?
I don't know. Thank you. Magic. Found a spot. Is this the way?
That's the way.
Okay.
Can you hear the music from here? I can.
Maybe. Isn't that cool?
The colours massively suit you.
Pull down below. I found the saddle and an empty poke. Pull down below. And away and laddie. Pull down below. Isn't laddie, bonny laddie. Pull down below. I found the saddle and an empty poke. Pull down below. Where the hell was bleeding moke? Pull down below, laddie. Pull down below. Like this in his day when he was up aloft. We've got our bunks and sleeping bags, but what's a hammock for? Swinging from the deck head or lying on the floor. Don't haul on the rope, don't climb up rise. If you see a sailing ship, it might be a yacht. She's off each morning to the pub, and then she's in for another little drop, and the heart of the roll is Dicey Riley.
And then we bumped into some of our favourite boaters, Evelyn, Kenny, Chester and Lou, the coolest family on the waterways. Lou runs Red Tape Barbers from her boat, which you may remember from a previous episode on our channel. And before we knew it, it was time to head home.
The weather's taken a turn for the worst, really. It's on and off with the showers, and everyone's getting wet. And unfortunately,
the stands are closing, but it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's a really nice vibe. Great to see loads of artisan.
Lots of artists and their wares.
Yeah, being really creative. There's some really good stuff, actually. I've really enjoyed coming.
And we bumped into some friends too, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Lou at the barber's boat and her lovely family. Hi, guys.
Yeah, absolute legends. Everywhere we go, we always make sure we bump into the Red Tape Barber boat. And the gang over there is really cool. So I hope everybody enjoyed themselves at the
Floating Fayre.
Floating Fayre. Good morning, everyone. Today we're heading a little further into Bath, and we've got our first two little tunnels to go through, which is right at, is it at or inside?
Inside.
Probably inside at the same place as Sydney Gardens. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, really lovely.
We've had a walk round there the other day and it was fantastic. We'll have to take you guys there sometime. But today we're heading a little further into Bath, and it looks ever so gorgeous, our little route. Let's go. I'm nicking your tea, Ula.
Cheeky monkey.
Just a little sip. Oh, she's a beauty.
It's very cold today. Had some frost recently, isn't there? It's been pretty nippy.
Yes. Right then, on we go.
All right, I'll go in with the line. Let's go!
We've had a bit of frost in the last few days, so I'm happy that that's gone away now, so we're able to cruise about and not get freezing in the process. Just pushing us out now, but just like a car, you want to look left and right before you want to pull out.
It's a bit freezing though, Beck.
I know, I'm touching the tiller arm here and it is pretty cold. Bye bye home.
Bath is literally right there, behind those trees. We've had a pretty good spot the past few days, haven't we?
It's been really convenient, except for the van, but it has been really convenient on foot to get around and see a bit of Bath and go shopping and
our first tunnel. There it is. Luckily it's a short tunnel because we still don't have a horn or a light at the other end of the boat. We do have Josh's epic head torch, but if it was a really, really long tunnel we should probably have a horn. So we're all right for these little ones. What a house, hey? Right on the water in Bath.
that's the thing with coming into really historic towns and cities like this, is the architecture and the landscapes are really quite fascinating. So this is the start now. This first tunnel represents us going into Sydney Gardens.
Keep straight, buddy, don't hit the walls. here, there doesn't seem to be any places, like any rings to moor onto. See, normally when we're on the long pond, we can just pin into the bank. Along there is nowhere to pin in. But there is another mooring over here which is currently taken, which is such a shame because it's actually at Sydney Gardens. So you can moor up right there and then walk straight into the gardens, go to the museum and the cafe. But it's just stunning. So as you can see, you can actually moor here. But I'd imagine it's only for a very short time. Look at that. Wow, gorgeous. So now we need to find ourselves somewhere to moor, hopefully along this little stretch here. As you can see, we've not come very far at all this morning, but it's because we want to spend some more time in Bath. Now that we're here, in our first ever city on our boat. Right.
It's a beautiful place, eh?
Maybe we... Thank you. Forget how gross you can get moving a boat in the bloody winter.
Especially on the K&A with no hard standings and
So dirty.
messing around with mooring pins.
Muddy.
To be fair, I almost wish it was snowy because at least it was pretty and dry. She's a woman on a mission.
Not a bad spot, eh?
Stunning.
Thank you so much for joining us again this week, guys. And thank you so much to everybody who bought us a coffee. Your generosity means so much to us.